15. The story of Garlander South within the land called the Changers Church Valley Reservation. This town makes and designs electrics of all kinds. There is also a car museum. The population of Garlander South. The city has 1,000 residents and about half are retired and only work part-time. Has 1,200 homes, stores. There is like 10 good-sized factories here and building more all the time. Hotel has 200 rooms, 4 dinners, and each has up to 100 seats in the Garlander South Bank. Horse stable with fix-it shop. The Changers Church main office, church, council, court, jail, church school, county school and city hall. General store, laundromat, barber's shop, hairdresser, small hospital, dentist, movie theater, gospel music, dance hall. When the town gets bigger, there are more businesses added. Besides all the factories here that you can walk through and see just about everything that is going on, there is something very special that I have to see every time I come here. They have a museum. They have all of, get this, cars. They are building on all the time and adding more old cars. They say sometimes there is so many people that come here they have to limit on how many go through at one time. What is really interesting is that no matter what place you are in, and if you are in a factory that you can walk through or the car museum, there is an overhead walkway so you can see what everyone is doing and going on, or the cars, but there is no way to even touch them. You can go through as many times as you want, for everything is always free. Okay, now I have told you what is here, so now you can have some fun, but I have to get back to work and you can go along with me. When we got there, we went to the hotel and got a room. I have always set up our room number 1 with 3 small bedrooms and good-sized bathroom and an office desk, sofa and some stuffed chairs in the living room with a good-sized TV. When the kids come here, they use our room too. The room is down the hall some, and behind the main front desk there are 2 small offices. One has a bunk bed and sofa and TV. Once in a while we get a bad storm here and it is really cold, so no one goes out much. So if someone gets stuck, they have place to sleep, and it is right by the front desk, so if any did need a room, they ring the bell and they can come and take of things. The main office where the big walk-in safe is and other office items. Then you say a walking safe, and I said yes. Now I will explain why the big walk-in safe, and it is not really a 1-foot thick safe. It is just like a big metal box with a metal door. It looks just like another room, but there is 2 locks on it. We use this room so when newcomers come here and they do not know what, they can leave their wallet on the front table and no one within the crew will take it. Just turn it into the front desk. We all do not need money or anything to do with what others have, for we have whatever we want here, so there is no reason to take anything here. But new people that are might take it, so we have what we call the safe room, where we keep all the hotel guests' items that they want to be safe while they're here for other guests. Back to the story. We got here and went to the hotel room, and then I said, okay, we have the room, and now I have to go to the church and do some things. She said, can I come with you? I said, sure, come on. We left and went by the front desk and said we will be at the church and then later the court house. We will be back for lunch. They just waved and we went to the church. We went in and he said, all the notes are on your desk. We went in and I said, sit over here, and I turned on TV and she watched TV while I was doing things and taking care of things. It did not seem very long and I said, time for lunch. Turned off the TV and went to the dinner. To go to the dinner we have to go by the front desk, and they waved us over and they said that there was a phone call and said call as soon as I can. I said okay and went to the hotel room and made the call. It was the main office wanting to know when I would be done there, and they needed me back at the main office by the morning. I said we can be there in the morning, we will be on the first train there. We got up and went to the dining room and had lunch. For a reason it was really good today. After we ate I said we have to go to the courthouse now and I got a lot of stuff to do, and if you want to come and watch you can. If you want to go everywhere we will find you a job to do while we're at each town. Like I have job in each town. Let me know what you think. We got up and went to the courthouse, and when I got there the one behind the desk said the main office called and they were looking for you. I know, and I have already called. They said okay, we are almost ready for court. I said okay, I will be in the office. They said okay, and we went there. It was not long when they said it is time. I said okay, come with me. I led her to the main courtroom and asked her to sit right here. It was in the middle of the row of chairs. I left and went in the back so I can get ready. After the court I went and got here, and we went back to the dinner and got something to eat for. It was past supper time by then. We sat and talked some, and she was in deep thought, and then she said, "What do you think I should try to do?" I said there is a theater in every town but no one to set things up to have at least one show a week in each town. Her eyes lit up and said, "Wow, that is something I have wondered about, and what do I need to do to set up everything?" After we ate I said okay, come with me. We went back to the church and the person I need to talk to was still there. We went down and knocked on the door, and she come to the door and said, "How can I help you?" She saw only my wife at the time until I peeked in. Then she said, "Come on and sit down, you too." I said, "Was you the one that used to take care of all the theaters?" She looked at me and said there was just way too much work for one person to do all this, and what did you have in mind? I said the wife wants something to do and wants to help get things set up again. You will have to teach her, for she knows nothing about what is really needed to make this all work. I said if you need help go to the main office and ask them to hire someone or whoever you need to get this up and running again. The help, furniture, and what else is needed, just go to the main office and they will help you out. The old theaters are pretty good size and there are a lot of back rooms and all kinds of things left over. No matter what you need, and I mean no matter what you need, just ask, okay? I would like to see a show at least once a week. Go to each town and then set up a new show and go around to all the towns and do it all over again. Now it can be a movie, live show, musical, or whatever you want to set up. So let me know if you two need anything. I have to go do some things, and make sure you care back by 9 so we can get ready to go home in the morning. She said okay, and I got up and left and went to my church office. Soon I went to the hotel room and sat and watched TV for a while, and I went to bed. When I got up in the morning she was sleeping and had some stuff to do, so I let her sleep. When I got back she was up and all ready. I said if you want, have her go home with us, and while I am taking care of things you two can talk all you want. She said that is a good idea. She called and she said she could go, and then I said okay, meet us that train station at 10. She said that, and she okay, I will be there. I said okay, time for something to eat. We left and went to the dinner and got something to eat, and it was almost time to go to the station. We went back to the room, got our things, and went to the front desk to say we are leaving so they can clean the room. We got to the train station just as the train pulled in. She was already there and waiting. We all got on the train and went home. See you in the next town.